And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. Curry is out there with LeBron James. And it's Durant. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Howard in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Pelicans, Moses Malone out there with Griffin. Then there's Allen. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Archibald in at the point. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
And the basket is good.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
To the middle, here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Look, I can't think of a better partner to have a pick and roll with than Davis. Sets hard screens and has soft hands to match.
Allen outside. Pass to Malone. Fades. That one wide left. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Malone. And so Griffin will bring it up for New Orleans. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Durant way outside. Here's Curry with the 3. Cans it from downtown.
Honestly. Guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Here's Archibald. Last time out, he had 14 points. Here's Malone. And that one hits back iron. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. It's Curry outside. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's James. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Howard, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Pass to Griffin. Antetokounmpo against KD. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Outside Curry. Now LeBron. Right side Davis. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, KD looking around. And it's off from 3-point range. Allen against Curry. Antetokounmpo inside. That one drops for him.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
It's Curry outside. Kept alive.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think it's more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And Griffin stays with it.
Assertive play by Griffin on the glass there, securing himself that second chance look.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this one. And he makes the first. And the Warriors with some changes. OG Anunoby's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Lillard subbed in for Stephen Curry.
He got the big one to tie it up, but really wanted to put them in front.
Here's Robertson. And it's good. 2 points.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to speak with James Borrego for a minute. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
So for the Pelicans, Mourning comes in for Moses Malone. And Bosh is subbed in for Blake Griffin. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Howard. And it's Mobley in for Durant.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense? Not allowing the opposition to get comfortable and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring. Point guards this season. Number 1, Stephen Curry. Damian Lillard, 3rd.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, these guys aren't out there just to run the offense for their teams. They pretty much are the offense, and they can light it up.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Robertson. That misses off the backboard. Warriors leading by 4. And here's James outside. Bosh grabs the miss. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 40% here in the early stages. LeBron dishes to Mobley. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's right around 13 points a night, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering. Great teamwork. By a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Giannis kicks to Bosh. Antetokounmpo against Lillard. McGrady outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And it's the Warriors' ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for New Orleans. Nate Archibald.
Here's Archibald. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. That's the morning. McGrady outside. Shot clock at 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And McGrady drops them both. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Pelican shooting just 35% to start the game. McGrady outside. Right post, Morning. There's the triple. Archibald can't hit.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's why you always want the offense running through Tiny. He's a dual threat with his passing and scoring, and he's always going to make the right decision, like on that assist.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's McGrady. LeBron with some nice deep. And so it's the visiting team bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down.
23.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball, and defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Curry. Durant is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's LeBron James. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Allen. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Outside Curry. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Davis is checked in for Mobley.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long term.
It's Curry outside. Here's Davis. Kicks it out to James. Jacks up a 3. Pelicans pull it in. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ray Allen is on the wing. Discarded by Davis. Basket good. And And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, it was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Outside Durant. Pulls up. High post. Good on the jump shot. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to them?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of the team's offense can be so impactful.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Allen. Robertson outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry passes to Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Robertson.
And when Howard goes up inside, I think the defense is smart to foul and send him to the line.
Lillard's checked in for LeBron. And he's good on the second. Pelicans trail by 6. Pass to Allen. Driving in. Fades away. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 6 points.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Takes the 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Lillard. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Robertson passes to Allen. And stolen by Howard. It's rebounded by Malone. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Got a piece of it. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry, good on the contested tray.
3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Robertson outside. Pass to Griffin. Over Davis. That shot by Griffin, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
On the wing, Giannis. Kicks it out to Allen. Now here's Griffin, covered by Lillard. Clock at 6. Robertson passes to Griffin. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Curry outside. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Giannis kicks to Allen. Shoots over Curry, and it's sent back by Howard. And here's KD for 3. Warriors getting another chance here. Howard, the pass to Durant. Here's Curry. Allen defending. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 18 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Allen, and it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
And a deep three from Curry. They get it back. Howard kicks to Lillard. Moves back up, driving the lane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. Skilled at drawing contact.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Evan Mobley comes in for Davis, and Anunoby subbed in for Durant. Got a piece of it. On its way from Curry for 2. Here's Archibald. Pass to Mourning. Over Howard. And he overshot that one, missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Lillard from outside. Here's the 3. And it's Mourning with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
2 minutes.
Curry against McGrady. Driving inside. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
On its way from Curry for 2. Over Mourning, and Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 21 in the game.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Here's Archibald, covered by Lillard. Shot clock at 3. And it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low.
Pass to Lillard. Fires from way outside. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Archibald passes to Mourning. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Mourning. Some nice passing here by New Orleans.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Here's Lillard. He's got 13. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Bosh has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What?
The away team, 52.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, well, for the Warriors. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition.
And that wraps up the halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Away team.
We've got Moses Malone. Griffin is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Allen, and it's Archibald, and at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
and they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Malone finds Antetokounmpo. Another shot, and off the glass. That one's good. Giannis has got 8.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Yet another way Griffin beats you. Great body control going up over the top.
Curry is inside, defended by Griffin, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Anunoby, and the shot goes in.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Durant kicks to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Durant for 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Outside Griffin. Here's Malone. And the shot goes down.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And a quick look at the numbers for Durant. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
Malone dishes to Giannis. Giannis straighting in. Off with the layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. Malone gets the bucket.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. It's Durant on the wing. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Archibald. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Archibald's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Yeah, easy call.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
Robertson, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Malone, no luck.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
James looking it over. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Back to James. No good with the triple.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Robertson with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Archibald. 8 points for him. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Malone. Here's Curry. Pass to Davis. Durant in the corner. Outside, James. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Oscar Robertson. Lays it up off the glass. Robertson's got 7.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Howard. Mobley comes in for Anthony Davis. And Lillard subbed in for Curry. Green, a kick out to Mobley. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
The razor-sharp concentration from Mobley, not allowing the defense to distract him on the way up.
Here's Robertson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Warriors leading by 7. Lillard outside. To the paint. Here's Mobley. That one no good. Mourning with some nice D. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Goes to the away team.
And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Miami Heat.
And looking at that Jazz matchup, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, two-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Ice sinks that one from the post.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Lillard against Robertson. Latrey. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Over Robertson. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by James.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Lillard against Robertson. Shoots over Lillard. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Robertson.
What you love about Robertson is that he knows his strength on offense and plays to them with confidence.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Robertson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And KD's got the ball here for the Warriors. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
Moses Malone, he's checked in for New Orleans. Blake Griffin comes in for Chris Bosh. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
James wide open. James buries the three.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
McGrady outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 12. 26 seconds left in the third. For three, Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
And the second free throw, good.
And one thing you can count on from Anunoby is effort on both ends. He's a key part of this team.
Here's Rice. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Lillard from outside. That one doesn't go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
With the score,
Warriors ahead as
61. The away team, 74.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Anunoby. Mobley is out there with Howard. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's LeBron in at the two-guard spot. Here's Archibald, covered by Lillard, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside, James. Lets the three fly. Rebound, Malone.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Griffin's shot is off. Warriors leading by 16. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Lillard scanning the floor. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Griffin's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Archibald, covered by Lillard, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
First one falls for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Draymond Green is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for James. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Curry. Puts up a three. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 29 in the game.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad time.
Warriors leading by 15. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Curry outside. And that's collected by Malone. Malone's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he lobs it up. Deft touch on the alley-oop. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Curry, good.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Back to Griffin. To the left side wing. Here's Archibald. Poked loose.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
On its way from Curry for two. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 16. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Howard. Curry against Allen. Curry passes to Howard. That one misses. Malone with some nice teeth. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the Warriors making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Anthony Davis.
Now Lillard. It's Davis on the wing. Lillard outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Warriors. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Howard kicks to Lillard. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Launches it. Shoots the three. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over.
And then Malone with the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Timeout called the Warriors. It's time now to present our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
And Allie, thanks so much. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little harder for them to transition to the pro game.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for New Orleans. Antetokounmpo passes to Griffin. Here's Archibald. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Anunoby kicks to Davis. Back to Anunoby. There's the 3. 5 to shoot. Curry outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Here's McGrady. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Curry. Anunoby outside. For the 3. Curry laser-guided shot from deep range.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Here's Archibald, covered by Lillard. And that one's good. McGrady. Warriors leading by 11. Curry on the wing. Shoots. From past the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Griffin. Over to the left wing. Archibald passes to Malone. Second shot opportunity, and he trims the lead to single digits. Malone's got 12 points here in the second half.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 9. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the fourth. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Warriors. James comes in for Damian Lillard. And a deep three from Curry from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 38 points.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And Davis sends it back, and they'll keep possession.
Stephen Curry. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans.
And he can't get the first one.
And known for his explosiveness, Griffin also possesses that reliable jumper and is also a really good passer at that position.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
And Giannis throws it down hard. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected camp. Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Antetokounmpo finds Malone. And that one, good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
LeBron left side. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. To the inside. And it's sent back by Howard. Outside Durant from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Rice. No good on the shot. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion.
Let's go crazy then.
Coming right up for the Orlando Magic, kind of a season. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Anunoby out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Mutombo, and it's Durant, and it's LeBron in at the 4. And for the Magic, they've got Duncan. Iverson is out there with Brown. Then it's Johnson, and it's Cowens in at the 5 down low. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And it's Brown missing. Brown against Anunoby. Pass to KD. Fires away from outside. It's hauled in by Allen Iverson. And it's the Magic's ball. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Oh, that's an outstanding view. From the AT&T Connected Cam. Brown, good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Curry finds KD. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Mutombo passes to Curry. Hits it from 3-point range.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Pass to Duncan. Back to Brown. Allen Iverson on the wing. The 3. The Warriors pull it in. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry's shot is good.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Now here's Brown. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Curry's got such a great feel and understanding of the game. I mean, he can make a lot happen in the pick and roll.
Curry against Iverson. Pass to Cowens. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
Here's Curry, got a hand on it. Iverson against Mutombo. LeBron with the block. They get it back. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Hits the 3-point bomb. James has got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Iverson following the shot by Kevin Durant.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Curry against Iverson. Curry dishes to Mutombo. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brown kicks to Duncan. On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Johnson, that's for 2. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Orlando. Havlicek comes in for Jaylen Brown. And James with the basket on the assist by Anunoby. 8 points for LeBron.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Iverson passes to Havlicek. Here's Gasol. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Iverson against Curry. 3-pointer. Havlicek with the rebound.
They've been sensational. On the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Curry, pass to James. And finished off by LeBron.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team. Nice work by Duncan to lay into that defender.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. One could have to think that for game 1 of this back-to-back, teams are making some calculated adjustments. What do you think?
You're not wrong about that, Kevin. No reason to really show your full hand, if you will, in a back-to-back situation. You're always conscious of where your players are physically in terms of rest and fatigue. It's about finding the right balance for your particular ball club, based on what the potential is and where you are currently.
Now Roy, after LeBron's 3-pointer that didn't go. That's a 2 from Kidd. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Edgecombe. Great D that time from Roy.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Here's Kidd. Still scoreless. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. As he often does, he gets to the rim but that's just stellar defense.
Orlando.
We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season.
Second team.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And it's Orlando with the rebound. Duncan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Lillard.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Now here's Kidd. Scoreless thus far. Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
And, you know, it's always great to have a big that can handle the rock. What concentration on the dribble there by the 7-footer.
Lillard attacking.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Kidd passes to Gasol. And the shot goes in.
Inside, Gasol is deadly. I mean, his height means finding a shot this close, not too much work at all for him.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kidd kicks to Roy. Good in the assist to Kidd.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
Lillard against Kidd. Pass to Edgecombe. No one near James as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good. Havlicek left side. And Gasol slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's the visiting team holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
They've got Iverson. Johnson is out there with Duncan. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Cowens in its center. That's who's out there for Orlando. Brown wide open. He fired. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 9. On the wing, Anunoby. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
And a moment to see numbers for Johnson. He's around 10 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Outside Curry. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
The ball handling of Steph is sometimes undervalued. I mean, he's much more than a shooter. This guy has mad skills as a handler.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
From outside the arc, Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Johnson. And the shot is long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Ray Allen. And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's KD for three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Duncan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by KD. On the wing, Brown. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. That one good for 2. Duncan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
And with the trend great toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Here's Collins over Mutombo. The shot by Collins, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Iverson passes to Brown. Now, here's Johnson, defended by Durant.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
It's stolen by Mutombo. Outside Curry. Launches it from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Iverson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back over to you.
Allie LaForge with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Iverson. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
And Durant gets it to go.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Out to Duncan. On the wing, Iverson. Releases. The Magic again can't hit. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's KD for 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Brown. Pass to Collins. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-handed.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol's checked in for Duncan. Havlicek comes in for Johnson. Brandon Roy, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Kidd in for Allen Iverson. Different look here for the Warriors. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Mutombo. James comes in for OG Anunoby. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Ray Allen. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Curry. The Magic trail by 15. Now here's Kidd. He has yet to score. Pass to Collins. Back to Havlicek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 17-footer goes down.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
From deep three-point territory. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 6 points.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Havlicek, the pass to Gasol. Yep, it counts. 8 points for him.
Showing some grit and toughness on the finish. I like watching Gasol overcome that kind of defense.
Here's Edgecombe. 6 points for him. Lillard way outside. And it's Cowens with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
James, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. Really been a key contributor over the past month. Second in scoring and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. From 10 feet out, and Davis sends it back.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
A second chance effort. With the putback, and Gasol able to finish. Gasol's got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing this quarter.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Here's Roy. It's Gasol missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's KD. Pass to James. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
50 seconds left here in the second. Here's Gasol. And Davis pulls it down. Warriors leading by 17. Here's Edgecombe. And Lillard kicks to LeBron. Fires for 3. Here's Edgecombe. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Kid has no issues mixing it up down low. He's a physical point guard.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
A dominating first half of basketball.
With the score, Orlando 36, the Warriors.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 2. And it's just about time.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Edgecombe is out there with Mutombo. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's KD in at the 3 slot. Curry's shot is off. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Down by 15. Allen Iverson on the way. Guarded by Curry. Releases from 15. The shot by Cowens, no good. The Warriors shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Durant just inside the line. Orlando grabs the miss. And here we go with the Magic fast break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited. Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
And it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's Anunoby. Shoots it. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Iverson kicks to Duncan. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Anunoby. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Allen's checked in for the Warriors. How about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Jaylen Brown, fourth.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
And it's sent back by Mutombo. The shot by Collins, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Curry with the steal. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Magic. Iverson outside. Shot to stop the run. Curry with the defensive effort.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
From deep three-point land, Orlando grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
He hits Brown with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got 6.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
And they're top 10 in free throw shooting. Always focused on that aspect of the game, not looking to give points away.
And to go back to their shot blocking, it's not just their size, but their intensity. They play interior defense like they've got something to prove. And the Magic making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Brown outside. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Mutombo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Headshot off. The Magic trail by 21. Johnson left side. Outside Gasol. Brown with it. He's got 6.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
Curry outside. Gasol pulls it in.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now Johnson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
For the Magic. Havlicek, he's checked in for Johnson. Roy comes in for Brown. And it's Kidd in for Allen Iverson. Then for the Warriors, Davis is checked in for Mutombo. LeBron comes in for OG Anunoby. And Lillard subbed in for Stephen Curry. And here's Roy. Outside, Gasol. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Gasol, such a remarkable offensive talent. It's a joy watching him do his thing.
Lillard from outside. Allen finds Durant. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. KD's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And both free throws good for Roy.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Lillard kicks to LeBron. Back to Lillard. Pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. For 3. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Duncan. KD against Roy. Gets an open look and hits. Roy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lillard against Kidd. Shoots from the high post. That's good on the jump shot. Lillard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Dame showing off that ball control. He's a master at creating space.
Havlicek, the pass to Gasol. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Edgecombe's checked in.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Edgecombe. Stolen by Roy. 3-on-3. Pass to Kidd. Havlicek outside. Here's Gasol. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Roy. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 11.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatically, if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And a pretty crafty move there from Jason Kidd, doing what he can to draw the foul.
Several teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Kidd.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Kidd with the steal. And here comes the break. Pass to Gasol. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Well, through 3 quarters of play.
73.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Johnson. Havlicek is out there with Kidd. Then there's Gasol. And it's Cowings in a power forward. This is out there for Orlando.
Tough situation for the defense inside. But with Mutombo's size and strength, it's not easy to guard him cleanly.
Iverson's checked in for the Magic. The Magic trail by 13. Outside Kidd. Pass to Cowings. 13 feet away. And again, it's Orlando converting. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Lillard, the pass to Curry. No good on the three.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Warriors foul. Stephen Curry.
And now we'll get perspective here. Now the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Brown is checked in for Johnson. Here's Iverson. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And they get it back. Durant.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Well, that's a move Durant's had up his sleeve for a while. I mean, you've got to try to take that away. He's just waiting for the right moment to break it out on you, though.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Brown. The Warriors pull it in. Mutombo's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
That free throw, no good.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Duncan, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Havlicek in for Jason Kidd. Over in the corner, Brown. Brown attacking. LeBron with the block.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Cowings. And that one is hammered home.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Anunoby outside. KD on the wing. Takes a three. Durant drains it from distance.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Top Havlicek. Goodbye, KD.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Oh, free throws. Good from Havlicek.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
James kicks to Curry. Lets it go with a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 19 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Now here's Curry. Fires away from way outside. Mutombo passes to Curry. The three from KD. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Brown. Jaylen Brown running the floor.
And Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and wrecks defenses in transition.
Timeout called the Warriors. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Brown. No good on that one. Good D by Anunoby. A 3-ball. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
They retain possession. Here's Iverson. He takes it in. Here is Durant. The 3 buries the long-range jumper. KD's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. Iverson with the ball. Pass to Collins. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 3 assists tonight.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Durant for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Collins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Brown, and he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The way Brown sprints towards the rim makes the defense uncomfortable. I mean, he's really adept at drawing contact on his way to the hoop.
Both good from the line that time. Warriors leading by 15. For 3, Durant. And rebounds again. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied. I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe is so active on the glass.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Collins, covered by Mutombo. Outside Curry. From deep 3-point land. Mutombo misses. Magic have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. They get the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Durant binds Anunoby. And the 3 off target. The Magic trail by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
Kevin Durant.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Curry outside. Iverson with some nice D.
Warriors foul. Dikembe Mutombo. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Inside, here's Gasol. Good, and the assist to Kidd.
You just appreciate how unselfish Kidd is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
Rejected by Gasol. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's KD. It's Curry outside. It's good from long range.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Brown, and there are the Magic with another bucket. Knocks it loose. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's it.
All right, brothers and sisters,